Hi everybody, welcome back to part 2 of Kittens and Cookies Purple by Diana. How do you even say that? I'm sorry, Casanave. Ooh. This is, again, like I said, a 13 by 13, which is a 33 centimeters by 33 centimeters. It's from Diamond Art Club, and I forgot to mention they are round drills. So, alright, I was working with this color here, which is the little percent signs. I don't even know if you can see yeah, the camera's not even close enough, but that's fine. I am still recording this WIP and Chat on the 10th. So my voice is going to be very rough. I'm going to be doing a lot of weird breathing because I'm still getting over my sickness, as I mentioned the last time, but I wanted to make a separate video just to break them down into smaller chunks. Like the last time, I am going to also speed this up. If you enjoyed this little process of everything being sped up so you can see the progress I've made, just let me know. I'm definitely going to do it for this particular video. I'm not sure for any other specific, what do you call it, for any like other paintings, but I know this one so far, so there's that. And it's also now roughly about 2:15 p.m. my time, which means the sun is technically starting to go down, but it is still right in my face, so if the lighting changes, it is not my fault. That part I cannot control, but I do have an overhead light up there, so hopefully that will cut down on the amount of, wait, what is this lighting light? So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, put some tunes on. Like the last time I was listening to a few things, but this time I'm actually going to specifically be listening to a list of 90s hip-hop. I left off last time with a song called MC Hammer's You Can't Touch This. Y'all know the song. Anyway, I'm gonna vibe out for a little while, and then from here on out it will be sped up. So I'll see you at the end. Yeah. Hey y'all, as you can see, all of the cat is now officially shaded in. Aren't they so cute? As you can see, there are a couple colors left. I'll explain more about that in just a moment. What I'm going to do right now, though, is I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break, stretch a bit, and then we'll get to those last two colors that I'm going to do for the day. Be right back. And through the magic of editing, you won't even know. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Okay. I wanted to show you these guys so much closer. You see how they sparkle extra? These two are what we call in the painting. If you've never actually used an AB or an Aurora Borealis, they're extra sparkly diamonds that get put on random things sometimes, or they are used to outline things. Like in this case, I'll be using this particular colorway here in the middle of his head as well as underneath him, or her, I don't know. I shouldn't assume gender anymore. And then there are different little things you can outline with it. What I'm going to do is today is going to be just what's on the cat as this. I like to do these sections and the shading of everything first, so that way I can kind of get a glimpse as to, you know, exactly what it is I'm working on, and then see if maybe I want to add another couple of diamonds, because they always give you extra. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. All right, well, and another thing you're going to realize is that I am going to be trying very carefully to place these. I'm not the most gentle getting them in there, so you're going to hear a lot of me pushing the diamonds down. And I am also going to try to use a little bit more putty than I think you should, but it was just the way it works for me. This is only the second painting. Is it the second painting? Yes, second painting that I've done with ABs in them. So, okay, so we're going to start off with the least amount of them. I'm going to put this over here so I don't lose any. I like them. All right, so the first bit is right here. I'm going to highlight it with my finger so that you can see exactly where I'm putting the diamonds. More like you'll be able to see it, but just in case. Oh, come on. And that one wanted to flip over. Okay, go back in the tray you go. There we go. See how cute that is? Oh, and of course the putty wanted to come out of my pen. It never fails. Especially every time I do these kind of drills. That's what happens, to be honest. Just because my pen is not the best at holding it in there. Yeah, man. There we go. Yeah, a bit more putty. We're good. Okay. Now, just make sure if you're using the extra putty, though, you are going to have to pull it off entirely and, like, make sure it doesn't stick to the color. Especially since this color looks to be white, and of course it did it again. Ha ha ha. See? This is why I always have problems with it. I'm not the most professional sticker, I guess you can say, but I'll make it work. And this is new putty too, if you're wondering. I literally got this with the kit, so I don't know. There we go. And then that way you can kind of just shine it up a bit and see what the difference made of what it was before. There we go. It does get easier to place them after you've been working with the same putty too. I'm just kind of warming up the putty every time I pick it up from the other sticks here. All right, there's that one. See, that section is all set now. I'll have to bring it to the light to show you what it looks like. Let me just finish this one color and then I'll pick up the painting so you can see it. I'm sure you've all seen him, right? I'm always excited to see extra bling when it's available on paintings, especially. I don't purposefully go out of my way to buy AB paintings now, but I can't say, you know, this one didn't appeal to me because it had some in it. It was a nice and tiny painting. see how the rest of the diamonds are. Yes, they're glittery near it, but then you have the extra bazinga. All right, enough of that one. All right, so what I am going to do is I'm going to finish his head. So I need this one here. Their head, whatever. I'll get there. Figure out. You want to call it? I want to call it a they cat. A they cat? I don't know. A they cat. I like that. Like this one. Sorry about all my sniffles. I was not kidding at the beginning when I said my sinuses were draining something fierce after the cold. Especially leaning over painting. I know a lot of people say, you know, ergonomically you're really not supposed to paint over it, but I have found for my hands, to save them as both a knitter, cross stitcher, and I do so many other crafts that the only way I can save my hands really is to paint over it like this. What the heck? Hey, there's a random diamond there and it doesn't belong. It doesn't even belong to the other one. Don't even know how to end up in the kit. But that happens. It's still pretty. So you can kind of see what the ABs do to the rest of the painting. Just kind of highlight things a little bit. There we go. And then I'm just cleaning off the diamonds just a wee bit. Alright. Let me see. You can see those a lot better. Now the camera's been trained to show it, but I hope you guys enjoyed that little tutorial. I don't often get to do diamond painting tutorials because, quite frankly, I'm kind of still rubbish at it. Well, not really rubbish, but I am, as you saw, the AB stuff is still new to me. Like I said, second painting. If you want an example of what the ABs look like in a larger painting and a larger scale, I will put a link to, well, not a link, but I will put up a photo hopefully in the show notes underneath if I can, or I will put it as a title card of this video just so you can see it. Hopefully I remember. Let me write that down too. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna take a quick break. Actually probably a break for the day, to be honest. My hand's kind of hurting and I should move on to something else for the day. Plus it's about 4 o'clock here. So I'd start thinking about dinner. Tina's gonna be out of work in an hour, that's why. Anyway, I'm rambling and yeah, brain is still a little bit fuzzy from the cold. So hope you guys have a great week. I will see you next week. Bye y'all.